If you're one of the many who enjoy a good belly laugh, you might want to mark June 28th down in your calendar. That's when Lieutenant Frank Drebin returns to the big screen in the sequel to The Naked Gun. This one's called The Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear. Starring as Drebin once again is Leslie Nielsen. How you doing?
How do you do? Very good. The smell of fear, or the fear of smelling.
Is that the fear of smelling?
Well, not really.
Yeah, I got it.
I keep on throwing those things around.
Why a sequel?
Is it really a sequel?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, no, I don't think it is. Well, they call it a sequel. What do you mean, why? It's fun. It's, you know, there's always going to be another Pink Panther. There's going to be another Sherlock Holmes. There's anything that's good, you keep on doing it. Just, it's the fun. It's great.
So the first time they came to you and said, hey, look, we want to do another one of these, I mean, you didn't give them any lip.
I said, no way. No, I said, are we not going to be doing another one of these? And, you know, when we're finished this one, I said, are you thinking of the third one now, please? Okay, yeah. It's like nourishment. It's food for my soul.
I saw where the guys who put it together, Zucker and Abrahams, and said that the challenge in the second one, because the first one was so successful, is to get to the joke before the audience does.
I think that's the challenge of the first one, too. You're always trying to stay ahead of your audience. As a matter of fact, we had a closing sequence in the picture that involved O.J., you know, O.J. when I'm around. And anyway, things are always happening to him. And I get married to Priscilla, and I come out to the car and get in, and O.J. is behind, and he's tying the cans to the car, and as he bends down, I turn around, and he's not there. So, you know, I'm cleared, and then he stands up and goes like this to George Kennedy, and I run right over him, and then drive off, and he's dangling on the side with the cans, too. Very funny, you know, well, like you're laughing. But the thing is that when they did it in the picture, so many things had happened to O.J. that the audience knew that something was going to happen.
Oh, before he ever gave it.
So when it happened, the laugh wasn't there. We had to shoot a different ending. So staying ahead of the audience in that respect, you know, but that's the name of the game. It's the name of the game doing the first one, too. You know?
Let me give you a description of your character that I read, and you tell me how much of this you agree with. They say he's the dumbest cop in the history of dumb cops, and he's a guy who fails his way upward to the heights of stupidity.
Well, first of all, what does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, what does it mean, dumb?
Do you think the guy's dumb, or is he just oblivious to what's going on around
This is
him?
you really hit the key word, and that is exactly the one critic over in London said it. He says, Frank Drebin, consummate obliviousness. And of course, if you're unaware, you seem to be dumb. But Frank Drebin is an incredible police officer. Police work is serious business, and he always catches them, the criminals. You know, he does his job.
You walk out of my life. No explanation.
Didn't you get the letters I sent you?
Every one of them. Didn't open them. Tore them up, threw them in the fire.
Then you didn't get the check for $75,000 that your uncle left you in his will?
Why are you here?
I remembered something about the crime. As I was looking out the window, I saw a red van parked across the street.
Red van. Oh, thank you. That'll be very helpful. So you said your piece. You can go now, right?
That's not my only reason for being here. Frank, I want us to be friends.
Sure, friends. But if I dusted you for Prince right now, there'd be a lover boy Quentin Habsburg's.
Oh, you...
Well, I see a certain kitten still knows how to scratch.
I was surprised to read that police business was serious business in the Nielsen household.
Oh, yeah, my father was a Mountie. I mean, I don't know how seriously you take yourself when you're a Mountie, and I was raised as a kid up, you know, close to the Arctic Circle. It's serious, but the more serious attention is being paid at that time to how to keep warm, it's called. You know, that kind of thing.
Now, what is all this stuff? Also, I keep reading that Leslie Nielsen is a sex symbol as a result of these films.
You know what I think it is, Brian? I think it's the bow legs.
Is that right? I haven't seen you standing.
That's the only explanation I can come up. I think it's quite wonderful if that's the case. A sex symbol. I think what has happened is you see the Kirk Douglas and Burt Lancaster and these marvelous, you know, sex symbols have, you know, well, they've kind of stepped down, and since I'm still doing funny stuff and working, maybe it's devolved down to me. Are you out of your mind? A sex symbol? Me?
Hey, I only pass that along. It has the success of playing Drebin made it difficult for you to walk out and be the serious actor that first gained you fame?
Oh, yeah. I think David Zucker called the shot, because after we did the first one, he said, Leslie Nielsen will never again be offered a serious part. And he's been kind of right. People talk to me and say, you know, I watched a rerun of yours, Leslie, and I keep on waiting now for the punchline. And, you know, when I did serious work.
Sure.
That's how I started to work with the Zuckers to begin with.
Sure.
And same with Robert Stack and Lloyd Bridges and Peter Grayson.
Get serious guys, walk on in a funny capacity, say it straight on airplane, people will laugh.
That's exactly it.
They've been falling down ever since.
But I had started to laugh at my work and reruns 15 years before then. I had to look and I said, Leslie, were you really that serious? Oh, my God.
We're looking forward to it. Naked Gun 2.5. Leslie, it's good seeing you.
It's really great. I look forward to your golf tournament, too.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate that. Keep hitting it straight.
Thank
We're
you.
going to come on back in just a moment. There's more ahead after break. This is Today on NBC.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.